You're not recording this for it, are you?
They started rolling. You know what, I only realised that when it was quiet all around, and then I went,
sure.
Well, we should start. We should probably start officially. There is a wonderful interrelationship between these three people. I mean, it really is about human nature that you're talking about. I mean, that's what attracted me to the play. The fundamental tenet that human nature cannot be changed. And I find that fascinating. Did you, I mean, what were you thinking when you were, well, is that true? Is that observation correct?
You know, I think it is very much about that, but I think notions of human nature are very much constructed notions, and that we're often told, taught, whatever, that things like, oh, there's always been rich and poor, you know, there'll always be corruption, you know, you can't change people. You know, they say that about everything, about racism, sexism, homophobia, you know, oh, you can't, that's just human nature. What is human nature? That we're heterosexual, or that we're, you know, so it's a questioning of the trope, is that what one would call it? That, that human nature can't change. And in some ways, Tice finds it's very challenging, but I believe it's not about human. I think human nature is to share and to resist oppression. I think we have tremendous capacity to change. Very difficult, very painful, but that we do. But there is, I think it weighs heavily on us what we are, if we can change that.
What about the magic? Because this play is, I mean, we've been talking a lot about the politic, right, and then the you know, racial and political, and you know, but the beauty of, I mean, you know, there's something that you've done which is marvelous in this play is you've created magic, almost, and I don't use this term myself, but almost magical realism.
Right.
And the reason I don't use that term is because I believe that the spirit and the political is the same. But
right.
But you've just got this line between the spiritual and the political, and you've just added this magic in the middle of it. I mean,
right.
What encouraged you to be bold in that way?
You know, I think that, as you're saying about these pieces that are interconnected, the spiritual with the political, and no matter how hokey that sounds, that in the end, all change comes from dreaming. You know, from folks sitting down and dreaming what they want different. You know, and dreams are magical. You know, so I think what I wanted to show then was to bring that into that world, to show that these things were inseparable. Dreaming of a different kind of America. That there's it's not magical thinking, but the power of the imagination to create a different world and a community's mind. That's very powerful, and it is magical to be able to sustain that dream.
It's beautiful. That helps me. I'll be saying that in the rehearsal room tomorrow.
Okay.
That's great.